everybody. This is your girl, Crystal Jordan, with Reality Check rolling out, and I am so excited. We are on assignment. We are at Second City with Charmaine Bay at her very new spot. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for having us here.
Thank you so much for having us, for coming through Second City Inc., girl. This is our big world premiere with you, Crystal.
You got, obviously there's a lot happening here.
Yes, you know, I got the gang in the building.
It's a whole celebration here at Second City,
Yes.
but congratulations to you opening your own shop. You're already up and running. You guys are already taking customers, right?
Yes, we're already taking clients, and we got the best tattoo artists in the world. We're literally international.
Okay, now we got to get into this because, you know, Reality Check is all about getting the real tea, right?
Ooh.
So what inspired you to open Second City after being with 9mag for so long?
Being with 9mag for so long, there was a lot of learning experiences, things, what to do and what not to do.
Okay.
And after so long of just being disrespected and not valued, I just felt like, you know what, girl, it's time for you to do something on your own.
Right.
Stop relying on people who don't even want to rely on you.
Right.
You know, build your own team of people that's going to respect you and appreciate you, you know, and appreciate each other. It's not even all about me. It's about just having a great team together. Obviously, I've been in the tattoo world for a while, and I didn't want to just leave that behind just because I'm not with 9mag anymore. So I decided to go on Instagram and find the best artists all around the world and bring them all together to Second City Inc.
Okay. Well, that's amazing. Now, I want to say, you know, we know that you were there in a different capacity. So coming into owning your own shop and being the one that's the boss and telling everyone what to do is a very different position, right?
Very.
So what have you done to kind of prepare yourself to kind of step into those shoes and step out of the supportive role and into the boss role?
Well, girl, I've always been a boss, okay?
All right, girl.
I didn't need to come into a role where I hired people to feel like a boss and to be a boss. This isn't really about me being a boss. It's about having a team that believes in each other. And having fun again, bringing life back into the tattoo industry in Chicago. So that's really where my motivation came from. Like, me stepping away, it was more about me stepping away from something that didn't make me happy anymore and creating something that would make me happy. Yeah.
Now, that sounds amazing, but you know, it's fun, it's a group, but at the end of the day, the person that owns the organization or the business has to make those hard decisions. So you were with 9mag a long time. Was there anything that you learned from Ryan's managerial style that was positive that you will take into, you know, running Second City?
Yes, you know what's so crazy? At the time, I didn't look at it as it being positive, but after everything happened with me and 9mag and stepping into my own tattoo world, I realized that when shit ain't going good, I wouldn't necessarily step away like Ryan did. I would step up and say, look, this ain't how we doing business over here. Like, I can understand where Ryan felt like, I don't want to be represented by this group of people, and I'm going to go do my own thing somewhere else. I can understand that, but instead of completely abandoning those group of people, I would just say, you know what, y'all not finna ruin what I put together. So I would make the executive decision on who needs to be put out and who, to let people go.
Do you think you'll be able to do, because you are a fun personality, and it's like you said, everybody's here as a part of the team, but you got to make hard decisions. Do you think you're ready for that?
You know, it's not easy. But when you're a boss, you don't have any other option. You don't have another choice. So yeah, whatever happens has to happen. I'm hoping for the best. We all know things don't always stay peaches and cream. We know sometimes you got to get your hands dirty a little bit.
Sometimes you have to. Now, I want to ask you one more question because I think this is amazing. You obviously have experience being in the space, right? But not actually, you know, 9mag, we know Ryan was more of a visual tattoo, like a visual artist. With you not actually being a tattoo artist, do you think that people will question you being the owner and the leader in Second City?
You know, I thought about that, and I thought about that long and hard, and that's why I got my girl Jess. Girl, come on, come through.
Hey, beautiful.
Come sit right here, girl. Jess is my business partner. All the way from London. So
all the way from London. That's still amazing to me. That's still amazing to me. Welcome, Jess. This is Reality Check, right? So we kind of get the scoop behind what's going on. So we want to make sure that the fans out there for Second City know exactly what's going on. So tell us about your experience, because you're a tattoo artist from London.
Right, but she's not just a tattoo artist. Like, we're all a family. We all came together, but that's why I brought Jess into Second City, because obviously I'm not a tattoo artist.
Right.
So I'm a businesswoman, but I said, you know what? I really trust this girl. Her work is amazing.
Right.
She definitely does not slack anywhere.
Right.
Jess and I have been friends for years.
Okay.
So to answer your question, that's why I brought Jess into Second City, because I'm not a tattoo artist.
Okay.
I know I need the respect from the industry.
Right,
And
right,
that's where
right.
Jess takes over.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about your background, Jess.
Like where I'm from, or like with my
With
art?
tattooing, obviously.
Okay, so with tattooing, I started off 10 years ago in a small little studio. I was told by one of my ex-partners. But I was doing that for a year, and then after that, we split, and I was doing it on my own. I've been doing it on my own ever since. So
Okay.
it's very much been like me creating my own style and sort of working it out as I go along. And then
Okay.
from there, being on my own, I started to get like higher profile clientele, like ASAP Rocky, Premier League football players, and these kind of things. So I've really been just growing as a personal brand, you know, because lots of people work in shops and you know, they big up the brand of the shop, but for me, I am the brand, so I have to be like,
That's awesome.
yeah,
so you were able to really bring in a heavy hitter that would
A heavy
draw
hitter.
attention,
Like, this
as
girl don't
well
play
as-
no games.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. Well, if you guys are tuning in, again, this is a reality check, and we are on location here at Second City in Chicago. So excited to see these two women taking over. Sisters with superpowers, absolutely. Now, we know that Jess has the tattoo background, and she's got that part. So what do you feel, Charmaine, how does Charmaine balance out the leadership? Since you're kind of handling the visual aspect of it, what do you feel Charmaine brings to the table?
I feel like with Charmaine being in the past job with NIMAG and stuff like that, she's there for so long, she dealt with so much, you know.
Okay.
Not to say what she's learned what not to do, but she has in a way, do you know what I mean? Obviously she knew
Right.
at the beginning it was the family, it was all this, so she knows the good things that we need to have and also the things that make it crumble. So from her experience, she knows how to run stuff, you know. She didn't have to be a tattoo artist to be there and eat, breathe it and live it,
Right,
you know.
right,
So I
right.
think with her, and you know, she's such a people person too. You know, she's so sweet, like genuinely.
Yes.
You know, some people are just a little bit like, but she's sweet through and through. So I think just even being like that, it makes people comfortable to be in her environment,
Right.
work with her, and she's not going to talk bad about anyone. She's, you know, she's like a family person. So
Right.
I'm just so excited.
We're grateful for each other.
Yes,
Like, this
I
is
love all
exactly
this.
what I've always wanted in
Yeah.
a team. So
I love it. Now, I got to ask you guys this. Do you think you guys are here in Chicago? Obviously, Nine Mag is still here. Do you think that you guys are going to end up being competition with Nine Mag? And if so, how are you going to handle that?
there's no competition. Like, I wish NIMAG well, you know, and they're great artists over there as well. This is just something that we're doing on our own. You know, we're not here to compete against Ryan. Like, if it wasn't for Ryan, I wouldn't even be in this opportunity that I have right now. So I'm actually very grateful for my experience over at NIMAG. Like, I feel like there's no competition.
I personally don't either. I mean, like, there's enough room for all of us and others to join in. It's like a tattoo community, and there's not enough black people tattooing anyway. So
Right.
for only
Yeah.
few to be
Hating on
competing,
each other.
it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? We really have to team together. And I personally think Ryan's a great tattoo artist and a great businessman at the same time. So I appreciate him for what he does, you know, and he's inspiring people too. And what we're doing,
He
is trying to
inspired
inspire.
me.
Obviously,
Yeah.
Now, does he know about Second City? Have you talked to him? Do you have his blessing with moving forward?
Does he know about Second City?
He does know.
He might after he sees this. I don't believe, well, Ryan and I haven't had the conversation yet about Second City.
He's inspired you a lot, right? And obviously you wouldn't be here without him. So what is that conversation going to be like with the two of you guys?
Oh, man, when I tell you, like, I literally will be sleeping at nighttime and wake up like, I have to talk to Ryan, and like, I'll start forming in my head what I'm gonna say to him, and obviously it's a conversation that has to be had.
Right.
I would just say, you know, not dissing anything that he's ever done, and like making sure he knows that I appreciate everything that I've gone through with himself and with NIMAG, but for him to just understand that this is something I had to do for me.
Right.
You know, and there's no like shade towards NIMAG, but I wanted a girl boss power. Like, I just felt really shut down over there. Like, they were always like kind of putting me down, especially as a black woman, and these are my black brothers. It just, it
They
hurt.
weren't treating you like a queen or like how you deserve to be treated. And I think personally that Ryan is, you know, he's a nice man, and he's never gonna like talk down on you or make you feel like you can't do anything that you want to do. I feel like he'll support you in whatever dreams that you do pursue.
We'll see.
The tattoo industry is big enough for everybody.
I think that's true. Do you think that Ryan is going to feel some kind of way about finding out from other people, perhaps?
We're not gonna let him find out
No.
before we tell him. So
Girl, when is this air, right? What is this here?
We're gonna give Charmaine some time to get to Ryan and have that conversation before this airs, because that's important,
That's
right?
very
It's a respect
important.
thing as well. You know,
Yeah.
he did put you on in NIMAG. You know, you was
Absolutely.
working
Yeah.
there with him, so it's only nice to be like, you know, heads up. I'm opening a shop.
Yeah, y'all making me nervous.
All right, so I wanted to ask you a little bit about the techniques with Second City. What do you all specialize in? What should people know if they come to Second City? This is exactly the niche that you guys do.
Well, I think when people come to Second City, they need to know that whatever they want, we've got different people that can specialize in it. Like me, myself, I'm realism, black and grey. You know, we've got Drea, she's amazing at color work. You know, Plug's got his own style. Everyone, like, you know, we've got dot work. So I think when you come here, you'll find artists that specialize in what you specifically want. You're not going to come
Right.
here and it's one thing only.
Right.
You know, you'll find someone, and also with the personalities. Like, you can work with everyone, and you know, little Charmaine. You can just come and talk to Charmaine. You don't even need to get a tattoo.
Right? We can come hang out, chill.
Conducting
She
everything.
embodies it all, yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, that sounds amazing. So, Charmaine, what is your business model with Second City? How are you approaching from a management standpoint?
From a management standpoint, I definitely don't want it to be like a dictatorship, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I want everybody to know that we are a real professional business. So some of the things that we're kind of doing right now, like turning up, these things wouldn't happen on a day-to-day basis while we actually have clients here.
Okay.
I also want to be, well, we're very big on customer service. So when our clients come in, we make sure that they're comfortable. We make sure that all the paperwork's done. We make sure that our artists are comfortable and that they have everything that they need to do the best work possible. So, you know, and also more than just tattooing, I want to get some microblading artists in here and really just like
Diversify.
diversify it, like open it up, you know what I'm saying? So I just want people to be able to come to Second City and trust anything and everything that we're offering.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I thank you guys so much for allowing us to come in and be the premier outlet to highlight Second City. We love sisters supporting sisters. Sisters with Superpower is what Rolling Out and Reality Check is all about. Thank you guys for keeping it real.
Thank
for
you.
having us. And we're going to believe that Charmaine's going to have that conversation with Ryan prior to this airing.
Oh, girl.
I'll make sure of it, right?
I'm gonna need
Thank
you
you
there,
guys for
sis.
tuning in. This has been your girl, Crystal Jordan with Rolling Out Reality Check, and we will see you guys next time.